Good Sunday morning to everybody. This is Margaret from Alabama Prepper. Hope everybody's doing good today. Uh, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do. We do canning, prepping, uh, gardening, and some news as we hear it. The ones that have subscribed to us, I thank you very much. Our subscriber list is growing, and I'm thankful for that. Uh, I keep watching over here. We got part of our chain link fence down over here trying to do some work, and I have to keep an eye on my dog. He'll slip away from me every once in a while. May have to stop and come back. Oh, hold on a minute. Okay, may end up having to put him inside. Part of our chain link fence is down over here. We're fixing to have to replace it, and I had to keep an eye on him when I bring him out here because he did slip off from me the other day. But anyhow, Sunday morning, it's a little bit hot. It's early. It's about 9 o'clock here. We got a little breeze blowing, but I hear it's going to be a hot week this week. But anyhow, I just wanted to talk with you a little bit about prepping. It's fixing to get serious. The railroad, it looks like it's going to strike. I had heard that they had made an agreement, and then I heard that the agreement fell through, that they did not make an agreement. So I'm really not sure. I've tried to read a few things up on it. I'm not sure one way or the other. I read an article yesterday about cereal and milk and bakery goods had already rose about 8%. They're looking to rise 11% more by the end of the year. Things are just getting so high, growing, everything is going up. Are we gonna have groceries? Is there gonna be stuff on the shelf? Probably. Right now the shelves are loaded. I don't see any shortage of any food, but the prices, are we gonna be able to afford it? Start your prepping. This thing is getting serious. I never thought that I would see things getting as high, as ridiculous before I died. But it is. Me and my husband both are almost 70 years old. He will be in just about a month. I like about 6 months before I turn 70. We're living on our retirement, our Social Security. We do not foresee anything bringing us any extra money in. Could we get an extra job? Sure, we could get an extra job, and I tried to get an extra job. I went to work last February. No, I went to work last April, I believe it was. March or April 1. And I worked for almost a month, and it like to kill me. The job was heavy. I just could not do it. I told my husband, we're just gonna have to cut back and try to make it. He does have a little part-time job out here. The problem is he cannot get parts for his job. Right now, it takes anywhere from 3 to 6 months to get your parts in because you're on a waiting list. There's 3 businesses in Flomaton already that has closed down in the last year because they cannot get their parts in. Their customers were complaining because it was taking too long to get their equipment done. One worked on four-wheelers and lawnmowers, and another one was small business, or they done like lawnmowers and reworked on lawnmowers and things like that, and they couldn't get parts in. And people just complained so much because they had to wait so long to get whatever they needed. You cannot, today, everything is backed up. It's taken too long to get everything in all these businesses. My husband has cut back. My son was working with him, but they just could not make a living because they could not get the parts that they needed in. So my son got out of the business and went to work at another place, and he's doing real good. He likes his new job. My husband's trying to carry this job out here. Grandson helps him some. I told him I was going to have to learn how to start cleaning guns. He's in a firearms business. He runs a firearm. He does repair on firearms. That's what he does. Told him I was going to have to learn how to start cleaning guns, I guess, because this time of the year, everybody's coming in wanting their guns clean, getting ready for the hunting season. So that's pretty good. I mean, it doesn't take any extra parts or anything to do that. So he does a lot of machine work, but he refinishes guns a lot. But if he has to have extra parts to fix the guns with, then that's a whole different ball game. It takes a while to get anything in. So I got off of what I was trying to talk about, I guess. But if the railroad strikes, it's going to shut down. It's going to stop us from getting all these things that are coming, all our grains that's coming from overseas. All these things are going to be stopped, from what I understand. They're not coming in. We're not going to be able to stock our shelves, or the grocery stores are not going to get what they need to stock the shelves with. We're already in a crisis because so many places is burned down. We can't, food places, we can't get enough of food to stock the shelves. And I know too that I'm a prepper. I can't say I have enough of food supply for a year. They say try to supply enough or get enough to supply for a year, to live off of for a year. I don't think I have room enough. I have a very small house. I have a utility room. It's big enough. I've got 3 freezers in it, and I've got my pantry shelf. I don't show my pantry. I'm just a little weary about it. If it come push to shove and people got hungry and they needed food, and you advertise your pantry, then people are going to know where they can go to get food. So I don't advertise. Do I prep? Yes. I don't prep prepackaged stuff. I know a lot on YouTube, a lot of people buy prepackaged stuff. I don't do that. If it come push to shove and we could not buy groceries, I have enough on my pantry and I have enough in my freezer. I can make a meal. I don't do, I mean, I do, maybe I do buy a few prepackaged things, but mostly everything I cook is made from scratch. I don't do a lot of hamburger helpers and things like that. My family won't eat them, so there's not any use in me getting them. I can a lot yesterday, and I'll have videos on it. I canned the homemade soup yesterday. I canned the spaghetti sauce yesterday. I made cookies. And also, starting in October, I am going to start doing one video a week. Now, I put on 3 or 4 videos a week, but I'm going to start doing one video a week on baking. And it may be brownies, it may be cakes, it may be cookies, it may be candy. But starting in October, once a week, I will start putting on a video on how to bake something, whatever it is for that week. So if you're interested in watching that, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you'll know whenever I put that on. I love to bake from scratch. I have a lot of old-fashioned recipes, and I love to use those. So if you're interested, I will start doing that, one video a week on baking and all. And you know, and if it does good, if I get a lot of attractions to it, you know, I may do more. I love baking. I've always wanted to open up my own bakery, and I would now, but in Alabama, to open up a bakery like that, you can't bake out of your own house. You cannot bake and sell off of your equipment in your stove or your appliances. Let me get a drink of coffee. You cannot bake and sell items that you bake on your stove in your home. You have to have you have to have a place that's set up that has a stove and everything outside your house. Well, I'm almost 70. I don't think I'm ready to start a new bakery business, but I would love to. That would be one of my dreams, to do that. But I don't think at this time that's what I want to do. But the Lord has blessed us. I mean, He has just blessed us so much. But anyhow, if you haven't started prepping, start now. Buy a few things every week and put on your shelves, because I'm telling you, it's coming. It's getting closer and closer. A lot of things I read says by November and December, it's really going to be bad. I am going to start, I haven't yet, but I'm going to start buying my baking stuff. Now, I bought a lot of flour. I bought my meals. I put all that in the freezer before I use it. But I'm fixing to start buying my confectionate sugar, my brown sugar, my chocolate, my cocoa, my butter. All of these things that we need for baking for the holidays, I'm fixing to start buying all that. I have my hummingbird feeders over here, and the hummingbirds are just all over it, so it keeps getting my attention. But I'm fixing to start getting all of my baking stuff together, because I love to bake. I do, at Thanksgiving and at Christmas, I will bake some cakes to sell. I bake the I love to bake the old-fashioned, the red velvet cake, the coconut cake from real coconut, and I will do a video of that whenever when the fresh coconut comes in. Now, I do not use the coconut off the shelves. I use the fresh coconut, the one you crack the coconut and get your meat out of. I will do that. I love to do the chocolate cake. I do the pound cakes. I love to cake. I love to bake, and I do some of that and sell them during the holidays only. You know, it's not a business or anything. But anyhow, prep, prep, prep. Start buying. Have your stuff that you can make a meal off of. I got plenty of beans. I've got beans canned. I've got beans I'm fixing to can. Um, you know, a lot of people can just take anything and make a meal out of it. And I'm one of those people. I can cook us something to eat. We will not starve. But it's serious. It's got serious. Start prepping. Believe what people are saying on YouTube. Believe what's going on around us. I thank you very much for listening to me this morning. Thank you for all my subscribers. It's a blessing to me. And stay safe, prep, get prepared. And I love each and every one of you, and you have a blessed Sunday.